YouTube. Thought I'd make a video of my favorite bike, the one that I've rode the most. 7 foot from the back of the back tire to the front of the front tire. Axle to axle is like 5.5 foot, because your wheels are 26, the half's 13. But how I make these is I'm going to try to use my foot. This back is all original, part of the frame. I think it'll work. This is the original part of the frame. I had a pipe in here. This is conduit. Don't give me no comments about galvanizing, people. I grind that stuff off. I use a fan and everything. This is original part of a frame. A big 10-speed, 15-speed. Then I had a pipe on the top. My own little design there. Here, I like using that black iron gas pipe. It's real heavy. This is conduit. I've used that black iron gas pipe, and I've heated these up with a torch and drove them in there. Doesn't matter how long they are, just make them longer. Cut them off later. Drive them in there and sweat braise them. Sweat brazing is where you heat here, sucks the brazing in like you're soldering copper pipe. That way you don't end up with a mess here. That's just a cheap way to make forks. I don't make these for show. I make them to ride. They're scrapyard bikes. This actually works. This hasn't had batteries in it for... That's converted to LED. Got like a 9 LED flashlight, cut the reflector out. Off an old Schwinn. I don't know what they call them. Union brand. Seats off like a Honda Champ. Some things are crossed between a moped and a little trail bike. And like a different 2 range gears or something. Little tail light. That came off the same bike. Also some old 70s 10-speed reproduction tires. What I do is I use coaster brake wheels. Are hard to find so good. These are off an 80s 10-speed, these rims. What I did was I converted to single speed. You can use the chain with your derailleur, but they're really hard to adjust because you can't make them tight. These wobble so much, are not precise like a coaster brake wheel. You get your chain tight and then it'll get too loose. So it's kind of a trick. It's a knack to do that. What I did is I took a Dremel and made a regular gear fit. So that's a regular bike sprocket. Very comfortable for me to ride. Your feet go forward, hands on the handlebars. You have to have a brake, but oh well. I actually like that. Putting your foot backwards gets old going around a corner. What I do is I hide this in the frame. I've actually spliced cables by where this pipe goes. I chop a big hole in this in the back of it, and I took the nut, hold your cable there, and I put 2 wires in it, and I've hid it in here and lengthened out cables. It comes out here. You can also use them little pieces you'll see on frames, that little round piece pipe thing, and you can make the hole bigger and braze them in more for a custom look. This is just my rider. One that I made didn't have to be perfect. That's Flat Hot Rod Red from Automotive Store. It's called Flat Hot Rod Red. But I'll make a video of one of them. Maybe over the summer I'll get a few more out. Around here it just ain't a fad. Small town anymore. I don't think kids really ride bikes that much either. A lot of them don't ride bikes. Not really much for motorizing one, but I will make one someday. But old beat up seat, but it's comfy. Old guy like me, nice comfy seat, real comfy and cushy. But that pipe's added. Back to frame's original. I had a piece of pipe there to stretch it out. Measurements just come up to whatever you want. The front down tube is an original piece off a big 10-speed frame. Then I'll add a piece of pipe going here to make up the difference. I think that's like 55 degrees. Motorcycle guys tell me. Rake or whatever. You go any more in too long a fork, you'll wreck. I'd rather have a lowrider chopper than something way out there you can't steer. This handles very well. You can get around corners, pop up over small curbs. Made my own handlebars while they're painted. I'll chop up a set of bars, like a little kitty bars. I'll add a piece of pipe and add it back on just what angle I want. That's why they got a funky curve to them. And then paint them. That's like some that Rust-Oleum midnight charcoal or whatever. It's like a gray black charcoal paint. Not chrome. Oh well. One more view. Hopefully this summer I'll show some more. I probably got a half a dozen of them shoved in the shed. But thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoy it.